guys, it's Mandy. I'm back again. So today I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of a crazy story time video I've been meaning to make for a while now. So as many of you know, I love musical theater. I've always been involved in musical theater for as long as I can remember. I've played many lead roles like Alice in Alice in Wonderland, Louisa Von Trapp from The Sound of Music, Babette from Beauty and the Beast, and I've been a lead dancer in many shows. Jesus Christ Superstar, Les Miserables, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. There's been many shows, Evita, My Fair Lady, so many shows I can't even think of. I've just been in so many shows. I am so passionate about this. It used to be my dream, like to be on Broadway in New York, to travel the world in a cast of a show. You know, like this is my passion, this is my hobby, and I love it so much. This video is about the absolute worst audition and theatrical experience I've ever had in my life. Normally, with my theater groups I've done all over the GTA, you become a family with your theater group. You become lifelong friends with your theater group. It's always a really positive experience. Now, with this particular theater group that I've been involved with for many years of my life, that I have devoted my time, love, energy, and money into this theater company. It is run by this lady. We'll call her Crouton, because I usually call people, like, I can't say her actual name, so I'm not going to say the group name. I'm not going to say any names to, you know, just for everybody's privacy and all these things. I don't want to get in trouble, but we'll call her Crouton. So Crouton is in charge of this group, and I have always been very close with Crouton. Like, she was the leader. She was always, you know, making all the big decisions and everything, and I was always very close with her. Like, I thought of her as like a second mom. Like, I was really close with her. Now, there is a guy that I dated for a year and a half. That is a whole story in itself, and I am going to talk about that later on in the season, like maybe after Halloween and after, you know, all of that's gone by, because that's going to be probably a series on my channel that I'm going to be covering when it comes to abusive relationships and stuff like that. I actually ended up moving out with this person, or moving in with this person, and almost getting engaged to this person, and it's a huge part of my life, a huge learning experience for me, and I really want you guys to know about it, and I really want you guys to learn from what I've learned and from my mistakes and stuff, so you guys don't make the same mistakes as me, or if you are going through it currently, I can give you some advice. But anyway, so that's a whole nother story in itself. But long story short as I can make it, I started dating this guy who was also in my theater group. We hit it off right away. He was a lot older than me. He like wooed me. He took me out on these dates. He had a career. He had a car. He had all these things. And I was like just like dumbfounded by this guy. Like, I was so in love with him right away. And we were in the same theater group, so of course we were going to do shows together. Now, Crouton did not like this at all. She had a huge crush on this guy that I had no idea about. Like, you know, I had no idea until he had told me his own personal experiences with Crouton, and how one day she tried to kiss him and he rejected it, and she ended up having to apologize to him and all of this stuff. I don't know if any of that's true. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, though, because that's how she acted. And I noticed a complete change in her right off the bat. As soon as I started dating him, she started treating me differently. She started kind of getting really sassy with me and really rude. She treated me way differently. Like, if him and I couldn't go to a rehearsal because we were sick, she would get more mad at me and give me more shit than she would with him. So like it was like a double standard thing, like she treated him differently than she treated me, and like she really liked him and whatever. She didn't like me anymore because I was dating the guy that she liked. Which makes me feel really uncomfortable because she was like way older than him. Like she's like older, like way older, so it's kind of weird. And at first I didn't really believe him when he had told me this about her liking him, because I was like, no, like there's no way. But then I went on his Facebook, and every time he would post a picture, a selfie, whatever, she would be there in the comments right away, complimenting him, flirting with him. Whenever we were together, they would like text each other and message each other, and it was kind of weird. They'd always like meet up for drinks and stuff, and this was like, I was only like 18 at the time, so I wasn't able to drink, I wasn't able to go out, and they were, so like they would do that all the time. It was kind of weird, and like when I look back at it, it's like really weird. But anyways, so long story short, we broke up, me and this guy. That's a whole nother story that I will tell you guys about later on in life. Well, probably like in a few months I'll talk about that, because it's a lot and I've been meaning to talk to you guys about it. But we broke up, and immediately Crouton decided that she hated me, that she was gonna take the guy's side and she was going to give me hell and treat me like crap. Basically, just the two of them would just talk crap about me like throughout the entire theater group, and everybody knew about it. Everybody told me about it, and like I don't want anybody who's watching this who knows about the situation to give me any kind of hell, because I just know what I've been told, and based on my personal experiences with these two individuals, I am not surprised at all by the things that I've heard. And it's really heartbreaking, and it's really sad, because I was so close with both of them and I didn't do anything wrong with either of them. And all I've done is do what I love, which is theater. And when we had broken up, I had gone up to him, or I sent him a letter saying like, you know, like we need to move on from what happened between us. We both love theater. We both love this group. We both love the people in it. We have so many mutual friends. Let's just be civil. Let's be kind. And even like in the audition process, I had seen him, and I hadn't seen him in so long since the horrible breakup. And I walked over to him and I hugged him and I said, hey, how are you? Who are you auditioning for? Blah, blah, blah. Try to make small talk. Try to be friendly. Try to be kind and sweet. Okay, I want you guys to know, I have never not made it into a show ever in my life. I've always had some kind of role, either like an acting role, or I've been in the lead dance ensemble. I did Jesus Christ Superstar on stage as a lead dancer, and I was put in the newspaper for how great of a dancer and a performer I was in that show. The newspaper, okay? For this audition, we were asked to sing a song from the 60s, any song from the 60s. So I chose Hold Me Tight by the Beatles. And I know that Beatles is a very popular band, but like I don't think a lot of people know that song, Hold Me Tight by the Beatles. I just know it from like Across the Universe, my favorite movie. So I already knew that I was walking into a scary, intimidating situation, especially because I know what had happened with my ex and I. I have so many friends in that group who are on the board, who are on the audition panels. I've done so many shows with these people, and like I see them as my family. So to walk in there and get treated the way I did, which I'll tell you right now. So when you're about to audition, you're really, really nervous, and you're really, really vulnerable. And if anybody of you have, like if any one of you have done an audition, you know how scary it can be. Especially when you know you're gonna see your ex, you're gonna see the woman that loves your ex and hates your guts now because you broke up and took sides and everything. It's hard, especially because it's like, this is a theater group that you grew up in. My favorite theater in the world, and I just thought that my personal life would be my personal life and not get involved with theater. Like, it's theater. Why are you worrying about my relationship statuses? Like, why are you taking sides? But anyways, so I walked in and Crouton sees me walking into the room, and think about it. So it's a big room. I walk in to the stage. There's a big panel of people who are gonna judge me. And right in the center is Crouton. And she says,
"Oh no, it's Mandy."
And I'm like, okay, I'll laugh it off like it's a little joke. Sassy, rude joke, but okay, I'll take it. So I'm like, oh, it's just a joke, whatever. So I'm like, yeah. So I walk in and immediately the mood, the tone of this whole audition has been set negative. Okay, so that was just rude altogether. And keep in mind, like, this girl is like in her 50s. Like, she should not be treating somebody who is 19, 20 years old like this. So I walk in and they're like, okay, so what song are you gonna sing for us? And I said, Hold Me Tight by the Beatles. She goes,
oh my god, I freaking hate the Beatles.
And I'm like, you know what? I was so close to snapping right there and being like, are you done? Like, why are you making this such a bad experience for me? Like, I'm so nervous already. Like, why do you have to be like that? Why do you have to be like that? Like, it's just so mean. Like, it's just so horrible. So now I'm pissed, and now, like, my whole mood is off, and I sing the song. I really don't do my best. I'm in a bad mood now. And they're like, thanks, bye, and I stormed out because I wanted to cry. I was so hurt. I was so hurt and shocked and like, just like, wow, okay. So immediately after that, normally you sing the song and then you go for the dance audition. I get an email, and by the way, everybody gets an opportunity to dance. Everybody gets an opportunity to audition. Nobody in the history of life has ever gotten a don't bother email. So I get an email from Crouton saying,
yeah, sorry, don't bother coming to the dance audition because the dance instructor doesn't think that you're strong enough.
And I'm like, okay, so I've been the lead ensemble, the lead dance ensemble in all of your shows, in all of my past. I've literally been in the newspaper. I've been dancing my entire life separate from theater, and you say don't even bother coming?
Wow!
That's really great. She hasn't even seen me dance. I haven't even given an opportunity. I wasn't even given an opportunity to dance, you guys. Like, how, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? And I just want you guys to know, like, this isn't just me that she would do this stuff to. I have a lot of friends from the theater group, like young girls that would get messages from her saying, like, commenting on their outfits and telling them not to wear certain things because of their body types. She would always comment on, like, pictures of mine and telling me, like, not to make certain faces, like, facial expressions with my pictures, and she was just very judgmental. And I remember she would always post things on Facebook, statuses about her personal life, and she was really dramatic. Every person, including my ex, would go on the board where she was in charge, and, like, they would end up quitting months later because it was her show and she didn't like anybody disagreeing with her, and she didn't like, you know, like, I heard a lot of things from my ex, bad things from my ex, that she's all of a sudden like buddy with since my breakup. And it's like, I don't go to her and like tell her all these negative things that he said to her, because as an adult and as a human being with a good heart and a good soul, I would never want anybody to feel bad about themselves. I would never break up with somebody and then go around and talk crap about them, especially at my age, which is sad because he was like almost 30 at the time and I was only 19, 20 years old. And I think, like, your personal life is your personal life. You shouldn't go around and talk badly about people, especially people that, you know, they love and care about. And this is a theater group I've been with my whole life, since before he even joined it, and I just felt really betrayed. It's just so sad. Like, I'm not doing that theater group anymore. After that audition, I'm like, you know what? You win. To my ex, you win. You can have that to yourself. I don't want any part of it anymore. But I have YouTube and I have this platform where I can talk about my experiences. And the thing is I respect and I value that person's privacy, so I will never name names or company names or anything like that. I am damn sure that I will speak my truth and I will talk about my personal experiences in life, and that's it. Like, I have every right to do that. And this is not out of revenge, this is not out of anger or hatred or anything. I just thought it was a funny story to tell you guys my worst audition ever, just because it was so dumb, like it was so silly. I want you guys to hear about my bad audition, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of bad audition stories. For those of you who are actors or singers, dancers, or if you're in theater like I am, let me know your worst audition experience, your funniest audition experience. Let me know, because I would love to hear about them. All I have to say, guys, for you guys to take away from this is you can't change people. You can't reason with people who don't want to change. Sometimes you get the shit end of the stick and you have to learn how to evolve and grow from it. You know, that theater group had a big page in my life, but it's time to turn that page and move on to something new. And that is exploring other theater groups and evolving and succeeding and trying out different things. Sometimes it's really hard to let go of the past, and it's really hard to let go of the people or the places or the hobbies, you know, that you loved so much. And it sucks when it's a person that can ruin everything, but everything happens for a reason, you guys, and I just want you guys to remember that. So, wish me luck tonight, because I'm actually going to an audition, so I'll let you guys know how it goes, and I hope that I get the part. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because if I don't get it, awkward, then it's going to be awkward, but I shouldn't even be telling you guys at all that I'm going to this audition, because it's like, you guys are going to be like, what's happening? Like, what happened? Did you get it? And I'm going to be like, no, if I don't. But if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know. So wish me luck, you guys. I love you so much. If you like this video, click that thumbs up button. If you guys want to know more about my life experiences, even if they can be a little bit negative, the thing is we learn so much from it, and I have so much I want to tell you guys. So if you guys want to know more about me and my life, let me know in the comment section below. I have a lot that I can share with you guys. But anyways, stay lovely, stay kind, stay friendly, you know. If any of these people came up to me today, I would be kind to them. I'd be kind and loving, and I've forgiven them in my heart, and I know that there's good to everyone, even though it can be really hard to find. So, anyways, I love you guys. If you like this video, click that thumbs up button. If you like me and my channel, please hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell, because I do make videos every week. I love you guys so much. Bye.